Hey everyone, welcome back to Quick Shifts. My name is Jason. Today we're back with the Bronco again, and I got a couple goodies that I want to use with the BulletPoint mounting solution. But this time, rather than going with BulletPoint, I went to see if I could find some cheaper accessories that'll be compatible with the BulletPoint mount, the RubiGrid, to see if I could do something that's a little bit on the budget. I was looking at the similar phone mount that I wanted to pick up as an extra phone mount for this unit, and through BulletPoint, it's about 80 bucks shipped to my house. And these cost me 50. So let's see how they stand up and see if they install and fit fine, or if it's a big mistake by going with an off-brand. So let's see what I got. The mission was simple, guys. We're using the Bronco more and more as a family rather than me just commuting to and from work on bad weather days or nice weather days, taking the top off. But now that we're using it more as a family, we wanted to get an additional mount in here. Like we have this BulletPoint mount. We wanted to use one of the other mounting points here to put one in. But this mission was to do it on a budget, do it as cheap as I could. And looking at BulletPoint, like I said, it's about 80 bucks to get one of these MagSafe chargers on there. So I went to Amazon and started searching around to see what I could find, see if I could find some decent product to put in its place. And I came across a couple things. I came across this Tackform arm. It's a 7-inch mounting arm, and it comes with this bullet accent kit. We'll take a look at that, see if we want to use that or not. And I also got this off Amazon from a company that I can't really name because I'm not sure I can pronounce it properly. Perhaps you guys can figure out that name, but it is made in China. And I think the Tackform is also made in China, but they have a customer service and engineering base in Chicago. So sort of homegrown, but outsourcing their manufacturing. But either way, that's why these were able to be so cheap. I'll put links to these down below. This one was about $30, I believe, all said and done, shipped to my house. And this mounting MagSafe bracket that's going to be used with it was 20 bucks on Amazon. Again, I'll have the links down below. So let's go ahead and pull these out of the package and see if we can't get them mounted up on these mounting units for the BulletPoint RubiGrid. All right, guys, so let's first go ahead and open this Tackform 7-inch mounting bracket here. This is quite a bit less expensive compared to the BulletPoint mounting solution units. So a nice little box for the fancy little bracket unit. I'm going to hold off on this though. Might not even use this. I like plain styles myself. So we'll drop that to the side. This is some heavy duty packaging on here. It's hard to get this thing out. Pull this out of here. And looks like we get some instructions. It should be pretty straightforward though. So I don't think we're gonna use these, but if we need to, we can refer back to them. So now we've got this. Pull this out of the box. And this should be a 20mm ball setup that will work on the 20mm ball that we have here on the RubiGrid. Built to last, has a warranty. There's instructions on a QR code on here. Got your dimensions on here if you guys need those. And then here's some of the samples on the colors if you guys want to get the various colors to add accent to your setup. But so far this looks really nice. All right, here we go. And I apologize for the lighting in here, but you can see the setup. You can see the carbon fiber. Try and get that in some light for you guys. But I'll get some better pictures at the end here. And this looks like it's got a little cable guide or a rest point. So we're gonna end up having it rest on here. So that'll come in handy. All right, so let's go ahead, and this should be straightforward. Loosen the connectors. on the top. Enough that you can get it over the 20mm ball. Get it over the ball, and then tighten it back down. Get this about where you're going to want it to rest, and then tighten it up. And then on the front, we'll open this up so it's ready to receive the ball on the phone mount. Now I'm already noticing I only got the 7-inch here. I might need a much longer arm for this than what I anticipated. But let's see how much it sticks out with the charger. So we'll go ahead and pull the charger out now. All right. Take a look at this. Has some instructions in there if you need those. It's got the cable, which we will need. Tuck these away for now. Set our ball up there. If your phone doesn't have the mag, this has what looks to be a sticker magnet on there, so you could put that on your phone if your phone doesn't come equipped with that. In our case, we're using this iPhone and it does come equipped. So we'll pull this out. And so you can see this protrudes quite a bit there. So if we take the 20mm ball out, it is different size balls on each end. The smaller ball is going to go into this end. I'm actually going to pull this out to do this. And that clicks in there. And then you cinch this down. But again, before you cinch it all the way down, it will make it hold this position firmly. But you can see that sticks out quite a bit. So maybe the distance here will be taken up by that extension. So let's go ahead and get this in there. All right, we've got that in. Tighten up our mount. Be mindful of where this plugs in. Obviously the smaller end will go into this unit, and then the USB port will go over and plug into the radio. And then we'll simply tighten everything down. So now it's a nice firm attachment, and I really like this. This attaches really well. So now we just need to go ahead and plug this in and make sure it all works. All right guys, so now we've got this mounted. We've got the power hooked in down below into the USB port. Let's peel off this little bit of protection there. And I don't know if this comes into the camera, but it does light up blue when it is powered on. So this should work with all our Apple phones. And you guys can see right there, it's working perfectly. Mag connection, it's nice and stiff. It connects nice and firmly, so I don't have any fear of this falling off. Just once again, guys, so you guys can see how that mount looks. Now that we're getting a little bit better light, you can see the carbon fiber mix in there and the little rubber padded platform that can be used to hold it up. But in comparison to my OG original BulletPoint Mounting Solutions arm, I would say that I might want to get a little bit longer arm so this reaches a little bit further back. I mean, it's not too bad there, but I have it now propped up a little bit. You guys can see, can almost fit my finger underneath there. But I usually like to have these so they're actually pinned against the dash, because that'll keep this from bouncing around. I mean, this thing, you guys are watching me do this, it's pretty darn firm, so it might not be an issue, but I like them as clean and neat as I can do it. I also might want to come up with another solution for these wires hanging. I mean, this hasn't been too bad for me hanging out of the way here, but now that I'm going to have two wires hanging out of the way, maybe I can come up with something that works a little bit better for this. We'll see what I come up with. All right guys, so after some fiddling, I think this is going to be my final resting point with this. It's just the right fit for me with the 7-inch. If you want a bit more play and to bring it out a little bit more, I would go with an 8-inch. But for right now, I think this looks great and this is going to do the job. So guys, I wanted to get a little bit of driving in for you guys. So yeah, we still got this snow down here. Should be out in a couple days, I'm sure. But while we're doing that, I wanted to show you guys this mount. And it's holding everything a lot more firmly than I can hold this phone to take this video. So hopefully this is coming out pretty clear on how stable the mount is. There's no shaking around. Come up to our stops and everything seems to be working as you would expect it to work. It's nice solid mount, it's not jerking around, so you won't get extra sickness if you're cruising around and as a passenger, obviously, watching videos during a drive or looking up information or whatever it is you want to do on your phone, or if you just wanted to stay up there and charge, it'll get that job done with that new mount. So again, save 30 bucks with this one. I think it's a good buy. All right guys, so you can see the BulletPoint mount. Its arm is a shiny glossy and this one is flat. But other than that, I mean, they both look like solid units. They don't clash, so it doesn't look bad in here. For me, I'm gonna leave those accent pieces off of here. I like just having the black on here. I don't want the bright red on here. I like to keep it simple and basic, look like it's belong, and I'm not for that kind of flash, so I'm going to leave that off. But it's been holding up pretty good. Happy with this. I would highly recommend this, guys. I'll keep testing it, and if something goes awry, I'll come back and report back on that. But this one's a big plus. Save 30 bucks. Check the link down below. Give me a thumbs up. Share this with your friends if you have a friend looking for a solution. And save 30 bucks of cash. This is it. And we'll check you guys out in the next video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for likes. Any questions, comments, put them down below. Thank you guys.